welcome back to the Cabbage Patch. I'm Dad.
I'm Tommy.
I'm Gus.
Alright, and tonight we're actually going to play an actual board game instead of a card game. It's a board game called Pirateer. It's the game of outrageous fortune. It's a game for, I guess it's 2 to 4 players. I don't think it'd be a lot of fun with only 2 players. So at least 3 players. 3 to 4 players, where the goal is to leave your port and get out into the middle of the ocean and get to the island in the center and capture the treasure and bring it back to your port. The original game comes with these tokens, right, that represent each of the factions, and I think it looks like it's loosely the French and some Middle Eastern country and the English and the pirates, right? So you get these tokens that you're supposed to play with that look like checkers, and that's the ships that you're supposed to use to move in and around. But when we first played it, it was fun, but I found these really cool little
Pirate ship
things.
miniatures.
Yeah, put them right there. No, if you put them right there, so everybody can see them, right? That made the game just a little more interesting to sort of watch and look at, right?
Okay.
So, the way that you move your ships is how?
By rolling the dice.
By rolling the dice.
These 2 dice.
So, on your turn, you roll 2 dice, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you have to get an exact number because you can only, the first dice represents your first move and the second dice represents your second move. So your ships, as you can see on the screen, you go 1, 2, 3, or in this case, Gus's dice roll, you go 1, 2, and then you go 1, 2. So each dice represents one direction that you can go. You can move all 4 in the same direction.
I could either move my guy or move another one.
Or you could move another one. And the goal is you got to get all your ships out of the port over here because you need to get that treasure and get back into the port. And I'm not sure you can see that, but there's a little anchor symbol there. So that's where you got to go. So you get the treasure from out here and you move it back to there. And while you're out here in the ocean and you have the treasure, you can then only move towards your base or parallel to it.
But other players will be rearing to get the gold.
Other players will be raring to get the gold. And the way that other players get the gold is if you're here and Tommy's here.
I need to roll a 2.
And Tommy rolls at 2. Then he can go 1, 2, sink your ship, and take the gold. Right?
And speaking of sinking your ship, and speaking of sinking other people's ships, it's an alternate way to win.
Right.
Kill everybody.
If everyone else's ships are gone, then you win by default.
Yeah.
Because you can eventually roll enough things to get back. There's one exception to the moving in sort of straight lines, and there are these trade winds, right? The trade winds let you move diagonally. So as you're moving across the board, if you move and you land directly on the trade wind, then you can move diagonally, right? And there are 2. There's ones on the north of the island, on the south of the island. Or possibly on the east of the island, the west of the island, depending on how the map's oriented. Right? And that's it, right? You roll dice, you go get the treasure, and then you try to beat feet back to your house. And if you get back, you win. And if somebody gets you, you lose. Right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Gus, what was your favorite part of the game?
I like pirates and it's a pirate game.
You like pirates and it's a pirate game. How about you, Tommy? What was your favorite part of the game?
It's satisfying to roll the exact numbers and to win.
It's satisfying to roll the exact numbers and to win. I think I liked it was pretty fast. I don't think it takes very long. We've got the playthrough video. We'll see how long it was. I don't think it was more than 15 or 20 minutes. So it's a real short game. My least favorite part of the game were these tokens, right? So that's why I went out and bought little red pirate ships instead, because I think those are much, much cooler. Where did the treasure go? Oh, there it is. It did come with a cool little treasure coin, so I didn't have to replace that. But I didn't like these tokens. I'd much rather have pirate ship to move around. But otherwise, it's a fast game. It's a little competitive. And I know that it could be frustrating to lose games that are competitive, can it, Gus?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gus's favorite thing is not to lose games, especially games like this where there's a competition going on. Right?
If it's not that competitional, then I don't get as frustrated.
You don't get so if it's not that confrontational, right?
But
if I'm capturing Gus's ships or Tommy's capturing your ships, like in the gameplay that we played, I got knocked out completely early, and then Tommy knocked Gus out.
Yeah, and then won.
And then he won, exactly. All right. So, what's the most important rule to remember?
Don't get too frustrated.
That's not a rule. The
Uh,
game rule. The game rule. The game.
you
Yes,
can
that's a
only
very
move-
important rule.
You can
not
only
to
move
destroy
one
decks.
direction.
It's a
And
good
with your-
rule
with-
every game.
It's a
You
good
can
rule
only
for
move one direction with the dice.
Right. So each time you roll the dice, right? Roll the dice, Gus. So Gus got a 3 and a 2. That means he can move his ship 2 spaces, and then 3 spaces, or 3 spaces and then 2 spaces.
Yeah.
But he can't move 1.5.
Yeah.
But he can't move. He can't split the difference. It has to be 2 then 3.
And he can't go 1, 2, 3.
Exactly. He
He
can't
has to
take a
go
turn. It has to
1,
be in a
2,
straight line.
3.
What about you, Gus? What's the most important other than to don't get frustrated? Was there an important rule that you've kept forgetting?
Can't go through other ships.
You can't go through other ships. Yeah, I think we made that mistake when we first started playing, and then we realized it was a mistake. So that's the thing that I think is particularly frustrating, especially if you're down here and you're stuck and you don't hit exactly the right dice number to get your ships out. Your ships can be stuck in port for a really long time. I'm not sure that's what they intended, but that's how I read the rules. And that's sort of my that's my second least favorite part of the game is you can get stuck in port, and if you don't roll like a 3 for your first ship, you can't get your boats out. All right, so do we like this game?
Yeah.
How many cabbages would you give it?
I'd give it 2.
You give it 2, and you give it 2.
Yeah.
I think I'd give it 2 as well. I enjoyed it. I think it's neat. I think I might give it a 1, but maybe not. Maybe a 2.
Yeah,
It gets
Yeah.
5
Give it
to
a 2?
it gets 5 to 6 cabbages.
Yeah, we can give it 6. I'll give it 2 because we don't, our grading system's not terribly sophisticated.
Yeah.
I'll give it 2 because I do like playing it, and I like playing it with you guys because it's fun. And we've played it with other people before the pandemic, and they had fun. So I know it's a fun game, and it's a short game. So I guess I'll give it 2, right? But I don't like the components that come with it as much as buying the second ships, and I don't like the dice rolling as much. So those are the things that I don't like, and I think that's what makes it a 2, if not a 1. It's a 1 or a 2. So we're gonna give it 6 cabbages.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, then that's awesome, and that's the end of our review. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, thanks everybody for watching. We always have a lot of fun playing these games together, and we have a lot of fun showing you guys. Gus, do you want to do the outro?
Goodbye. Hey.
Stay healthy. Eat plenty of cabbages, though not us.
No, not us. Yes.
Yes, and subscribe, like, and hit that bell.
Subscribe, like, and hit that bell.
And
All right.
leave a comment too if you really want to.
And leave a comment. All right. Well, again, Pirateer. It was a fun game. We gave it 6 cabbages, maybe 5, depending on our mood. And we're ready. Roll dice to go first. Gus goes first. Okay. So Gus, you roll 2 dice. Roll them right there. Perfect. 5 and 3.
I suggest using your sword to move the first ship out and the 5 to move it out.
Right. So you got to move your ship out. 1, 2, 3. So that's one of them. No. 3. 3, and then move that one out. 5. So he's out of the way. Okay. Now it's my turn. 2 and a 5.
Technically, these are the biggest ships ever to man.
Uh-oh.
Because they're bigger than the entire seas.
2 and a 4. Okay. It's your turn. Yeah, there you go. 6 and a 3.
Right?
Yeah, I think we have a house rule. You can move through me. It's okay. 1, 2,
2,
3, 3,
3.
3, and then 6.
I want to get to the first.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6. There you go. 3 and a 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Careful.
2 and a 4.
2 and a 4. Why don't you roll them into the box when you roll? Okay. It's your turn, Gus.
going pretty.
Roll in front of you. There you go. 5 and a 5. You can't move him out. No, you can't move him out. That's only 4 spaces. So
Move this
you can
guy
choose
back.
not to move. You can move the guy back.
Why would I do that? And why would
Or
I
you
do
can-
that?
Then you don't move.
Okay.
3 and a 1.
So 4. You decided not to use your 1?
2 and
Sorry,
a
that
3.
no, I used all 4 of them. 2 and a 3. 3 and then 1. 4. Okay.
Okay. Please 1, please 1, please 1.
Roll it. There you go. A 4 and a 2.
Use my 2.
1, 2. All right. Gus has the treasure. And then what are you gonna do with the 4?
Go
You
back.
need to move your ships out because you can't. If you don't have your ships out, you can't get back in to get 2, 3, 4. There you go. There you go. Now it's my turn.
Port.
Oh, you're getting closer to me.
Our fleets are sailing.
1 and a 4.
My feet are slow.
Okay. You can go 1, 2 back. And you can run parallel. No, you can't do that. You're back here. You can run parallel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But that would lead to yours.
It would, but you can run parallel to your port, remember?
Yeah, but why can't I just do...
Because you can't go 5 straight because of the trade winds.
Yeah,
You
that's
can't.
towards my base.
Yeah, but that's diagonal. You have to go in a straight line, remember? So if you want to move that ship, you need to move them here. Otherwise, you need to move that ship out. 4, 5. 4 and a 5.
Don't steal treasure from me.
Six and a 6. Yeah,
Can't go diagonal, Tommy.
he's not going diagonal. He's just positioning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. You remember, you got to clear your port before your treasure ship can get back. So
So I'm gonna do 1,
2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna have to come over here.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5. No, right here. There you go.
big brain stretch.
All right, let's see if we can get one of these ships. 1, 2, 1.
No!
Got a Gus ship.
Dang it. Failed me, ship.
5 and a 5. I could take out
You could.
your ship, but
You could.
do I want to?
I don't know. I've got the treasure. 4, 5. My ship's gone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Check. It's your turn.
Wait, then technically when I passed through your ship, then your ship was the same.
No, that's not. We're not doing it that way. A 1 and a 6.
So that's 7. 1.
1.
Do you want to move that one 1? What do?
Can't go that way. You can move the other one 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you can't move that one 6 because they can't sit in the same space.
Okay.
So you might not be able to use that 6.
Your turn.
Okay. 4 and a 2. 1, 2. Crud.
Are you kidding me?
You were after me.
I was not after.
You were totally after me. You're trying to get the treasure.
4
4
and
and
I was
3.
after that ship. What did I do to that ship?
1, 2, 3, and sink him.
No.
No.
1, 2,
3 and sink him.
4.
No, you. Well.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
That's what I get.
2, 3, 4.
All right.
Four ships feet away.
3 and a 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4 and a 6. Crud. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What about your 6?
Because I can't move past the thing. I need to get out.
3 and a 1.
Yeah, but
2 eliminate Gus.
3.
why are you
Or
eliminating me?
You
Why?
can knock Gus out of the game, or you can move another creature, another ship. Yep, do that.
Four and a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, you have to stop at the trade winds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and send Tommy.
But then again, I decided against killing you.
I didn't say
Okay.
to do that. What was I?
Right there.
I'm gonna go ahead and.
It's the only thing you can do is to sink Tommy.
Or I could go over here for some reason.
You could go over here, I suppose.
I'm basically trapped.
Or you could sink
I'm
Tommy.
just gonna go. Boom, boom, boom.
You can't, because you only have 4. Or 4 and a 6, so you're not going to move?
I'm basically never gonna move unless I get like 3.
I would have used the 4 to the 6. 2,
3 and a
That's why we
4.
don't do that on the board. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. No. Actually, recant that house rule. You shouldn't be able to move through ships because that actually makes it too easy. Okay. 2 and a 4. Sit.
If you get a 1, you can kill Dad and take the treasure. Or Dad can kill you.
No, I can't. I have to go that way.
Dang it! I was this close to killing you. I'm
2
getting
and a
the treasure back.
You got me. Oh, no, you don't got me. Sorry.
Wait, but I saw me coming out of your thing.
Because he parked there. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1. That's my ship. Oops. No, you can
No.
only do 1.
I
You
did
have
a 1.
one,
Then
yes.
I can
Then no, you can't.
destroy you.
No, you can't because you don't have another 1.
What? No. What?
Yes. Darn it. I'm stuck. You have the exact numbers.
2 and a 3.
basically just blocked.
Unless I get a 1, and then I sink
You
your
got a
ship.
1. You get to
Nope,
kill
you
the
get me,
guy.
and I'm out of the game. Now you're the one that's being chased.
Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, this is very bad.
Now you got to go that way. But was that your
I
that
just
was your
did-
one? You
Oh,
you
no.
can use your 4.
Oh,
1,
dear.
2, 3,
This
4.
is
You can
very
use
bad.
you can use your 4 to go here. You have to in parallel to your port right here. Okay. Now it's Tommy's turn. I'm out of the game. 5 and a 3.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
You can't go through your ships. I was wrong about that. There you go. And what about your 3? There you go.
Okay, can that be not allowed next time we play?
No,
I don't like
He's
it.
trying to
He's
block.
camping.
that's the whole point. He's trying to blockade your port. 1.
4.
No, I would. Okay. Then take his ship. Okay. And it's Tommy's turn. So you better hope he doesn't get a 3. 2 and a 2. Okay.
Tommy. I'm stuck. I can't do anything.
That's not true. Roll your dice. Roll your dice.
I did.
No, you didn't. Those are Tommy's dice. Roll your dice. A 4 and a 5.
Now I'm stuck.
Now you're kind of stuck. Yeah.
No, you can't do that.
Nah. Yes, you can.
I got a 2.